Shoo-ba-ba-ba-up, yeah. Let's go on it together. Let's go on an adventure. Shoo-ba-ba-ba-up, yeah. Let's go on it forever. If you're feeling blue, nothing left to do, my love. And if you're feeling bored, I know you know the cure. You know the cure. Let's go on an adventure. Yeah, let's go on it forever. Let's go on an adventure. Yeah, let's go on it together. Let's go on an adventure.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Musical Chairs of Massachusetts. We are coming at you from Gardner, the Chair City. Here we feature local musicians of all genres from all over New England, and I am joined today not by Chris, but friend of the show, Amanda Meli.
Hi guys. Ooh.
Thanks so much for coming out, Amanda.
Surprise. You're so welcome. Thank you for having me. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
What's it like not being in the hot seat?
Much more relaxing.
Yeah.
I actually like being on the other side of a camera and asking people stuff and taking pictures of people, and it takes me a while to actually get to the spotlight spot.
Yeah. So it's less pressure today.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what's going on in your world, Amanda? Have you been doing anything fun lately?
So much so.
Yeah, like?
All the fun. I fixed the toilet.
What?
Yeah, I fixed the toilet last week.
Wow.
Middle of the night, I had to. It was leaking so much that we were seeing it like in the ceiling of the kitchen downstairs.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a leak, so it wasn't like a psh. But I was like, this wasn't something that I could get something taken care of.
Right.
And I just analyzed it and tightened a couple things, and it stopped. And I was like, who's awesome? I'm awesome. So yeah, I'm feeling proud of myself these days.
As you should. I mean, come on. See the folks more than just a pretty face and a musician. Like she's a plumber now.
I fix toilets.
She is a plumber.
I get down and dirty without the crack. Oh. So, what have you been up to?
I didn't do anything quite as hands-on and fun.
Nothing more hands-on than a toilet. So.
I did go see Linkin Park though the other day.
Oh my God! With the chick. With the badass chick.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Emily.
Okay.
Her name is Emily.
And I didn't know her name yet. I just hear her and see her. She's got the blonde hair and she's got the really slim physique and like badass. She reminds me of Chester.
Yeah.
She sounds
It's like the female version of Chester.
Yeah, she's so good.
Yes. It was amazing. That was at the Garden, the TD Garden in Boston. I got to be in a suite for that.
What the VIP much?
I had my own bathroom. Hey, look, a toilet kind of ties into this.
You didn't have to share it?
No.
Did you get video of the toilet?
I did get a video of the
toilet.
Not the toilet, but like
I'm currently toilet fixated.
a turlet.
Turlet. You need your turlet fixed?
But I did get a video of like walking out of the bathroom. Like it's like the hand towels that you used to dry your hands with, like that says the Boston Society on it. So like I have like a picture.
Sponsorship.
I wish. Are you kidding me? So like it starts off with like the video of it shows this towel, this hand towel of the Boston Society. And then I like toss it away and I like walk out the bathroom and then right into the suite while Linkin Park is playing. And
oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so cool.
And how was she? Like live?
Incredible. Like, I don't think they could have picked anybody better, honestly. I feel like, because we know Chester, he's irreplaceable.
Irreplaceable.
And I feel like it was the right move putting a female in there, because it's more like we're not replacing him. Mm-hmm. We just want a different direction. Yeah. Because think about it. Like, if you throw a dude in there, it's going to be like, all right.
They're going to boo him off stage. And it's not going to be his fault. You know?
It's just, you're not Chester.
Yeah. Everybody's too emotionally connected. He's way too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I think it was the right move. We're not replacing him with another guy who thinks he can fill his shoes.
Well, I was going to say, who could have even, like.
Right.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. Like, he's just got a one-of-a-kind voice, sound, like all the things.
Yeah.
But I mean, at first, like when they first got Emily in there, she tried really hard, I think, to be Chester-esque, and she got a lot of shit for it.
Yeah, well, I think she was paying tribute, and I got it, and she was taking on the role, and she did it really well.
But again, you can't replace him.
Right.
Don't be him. You aren't him.
Yeah. But I did hear a couple of her new songs. I saw a music video with the song she did, and it was her.
Right.
But she still has those crazy guttural Chester-esque, like
that rasp, those screams
of
like
desperation.
Yes. Yeah, that emotion. And
Oh my God. You got to see her live. Yeah. Oh, and I like her fashion.
Yes.
Yeah. I like her outfits.
Yeah. She actually, I'm pretty sure she had outfit changes too. Well,
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay. That makes me happy. I don't know. Wow. Yeah. She got cool clothes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Another thing too is, can we like stop with the whole, we're going to pretend the show is over and we're going to leave and bye everybody. Like an encore is not going to happen.
Are
like,
they
come
still
on.
doing that?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Like bands in general. Like, stop it.
We get it.
Stop it.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows. You're not done.
I feel like even the 15-year-olds now, they watch everything on YouTube, right?
But like, just quit trying to fake the people out. We know you're not done.
Yeah.
If the ugly lights have not come on, you're not done.
Or the big hit. You know, they haven't played it.
Right.
So.
Which, yeah. It's,
what'd they encore with? Do you remember?
Oh, God. Me with names. Faint.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, actually, they have so many. That's a hard concert to figure out what would have been.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they did in the end, and then they did their fake out.
Okay, well, ending with in the end, I would have actually, that was at least a well done fake out, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then and then they came out and they did Faint, which Faint is my favorite song from them. Yeah.
Numb is mine. I don't mean to be cliche, but it's Numb. I love Numb.
Yeah, that's, what's the other song? Burn It Down is another one of my absolute favorite songs. That whole album is just, it was gold. I loved it. Yeah. But speaking of powerhouses, let's talk about today's powerhouse.
I heard. I did a little research and I went a little looking, and apparently, I hope, yeah. Let's see what you got for me today.
Yeah, I mean, we have a powerhouse in studio today, and Amanda, yeah.
I'm a vocalist. I'm a judgy vocalist.
You're allowed to be. You know?
I'm allowed to be.
At least you know what you're doing, and like this is your line of work, and you're not just like the keyboard warrior type of like critic.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right.
I think you're gonna be amazed.
Think so?
At what? Yeah.
All right.
All right. Let's do it.
All right.
Today we're thrilled to have Chris Shelby on the show, a rising country artist from Shrewsbury, Mass, who's crafting a fresh, powerful sound that's turning heads across New England. Chris blends the grit of country rock, the edge of southern rock, and the rebellious spirit of outlaw country, drawing from inspirations like Chris Stapleton and Co. Wetzel, while playing homage to legends like Waylon Jennings and Jamie Johnson. With powerful storytelling, soulful vocals, and a stage presence that channels both heart and swagger, Chris Shelby is one of the most compelling up-and-coming voices in country music today. Welcome to our studio.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
This is great. The studio is phenomenal.
Thank you. And we are also joined here today by friend of the show, Amanda Meli.
Hi, Nikki.
Hey, Amanda. Thanks for coming out.
Heck yeah. I'm excited to see Chris.
Yes, me too. I've been trying to get Chris on this show for a long time. So
We're here.
we're here. We're doing the thing. Yes. As Chris Guerra always says, he's like, when it comes to reggae and like country, like that is like my jam here. So when I discovered you, I was like, yeah, he's definitely got to come on the show for sure. So how did you get into playing music?
So my family are all a bunch of musicians. I was the jockey, the one who was just so into sports. And growing up, my mom, classically trained singer. And so I'd always go to her voice lessons and whatnot, and with her. And I didn't know at the time, but I was definitely, being in a room with, someone who's getting voice lessons at a young age. You're being trained to a certain level, And so I always sang growing up. I knew I always could sing. I didn't really take it seriously. I would just kind of like, jot around and sing, do stupid, in the car, in the shower, or whatnot.
Sure.
And then my uncle decided that all his vacation homes needed karaoke setups.
I love that.
So
Yes.
and we're not talking like just like a little speaker with like a microphone. We're talking like
A full PA.
like you walk like you feel like you walk into a bar, like two massive PAs, like a screen, like full array of full rack of wireless microphones.
Oh, wow.
Like
What?
yeah, like
Karaoke
legit,
party.
Yeah, like nicer than most bar karaoke setups. And so I would always do karaoke, and that was our thing that we still do it.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
Well, when I started doing karaoke, it was Benny and the Jets by Elton John.
That's amazing.
Nice.
And then it went into like Vienna by Billy Joel.
my God.
I actually do play Vienna by Billy Joel, like at
Cover?
some like solo gigs.
That's so cool.
And I still always root myself back to those ones, but we got into more country, like Blue. Like blue ain't your color. I think it's called Blue, the song.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I sing that a lot, and then so it transitioned in from that, and then my whole family was like, "Hey, man, like you can sing."
Right.
So my girlfriend broke up with me, not because I couldn't sing.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that how most country songs start? Like he lost his girl, he lost his dog. If you play a country song backwards, he gets his dog back. He gets his he gets his girl back. His
So
truck
just
isn't-
stream
yeah.
all my music, and you'll hear a lot of breakups, love songs, mostly breakup songs. My girlfriend broke up with me. I had a guitar sitting in the garage because I dabbled with guitar when I was younger. I knew like 3 chords, never took it serious, never went and got lessons, tried, didn't work. Never really knew how to actually play the guitar.
Sounds like me. Yeah.
And so when she broke up with me, I picked up the guitar and said, you know what? I play these songs at karaoke. I know I can sing them. Now I'm going to learn how to play the guitar and sing them.
Yeah.
And so that's what I did. I sat down. When we had split, that was obviously like I was with her for a very long time. So, your whole life revolves around that, and you now need to find a new way
you have a void
to live, right?
Yeah.
And so I like picked up my guitar, and I was bored basically,
Right.
and so I didn't know what to do, so I picked up the guitar, and then I realized that I could like take my emotions and start writing music, and it just kind of like took off from there. And then I just started writing, and
Yeah.
it just kept progressing. And
Think about it. That's therapeutic too.
yeah, and this was about like 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's been a pretty crazy road in such a short little time here.
Short.
Wow.
But it's been amazing.
I'm blown away. That you just the song you just what 2.5 and what
Thank you.
you're so welcome. That's a compliment.
You're actually kind of inspiring, actually. Yeah. Like,
Whoa.
Well, it's just a matter,
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
But it's just a matter of, I've always grown up being told if you want something, there's no reason why you can't get it. You just got to work hard to get there
Yeah.
and get it,
you can do anything you set your mind to.
Yeah, to an extent. You know what I mean? Like, I can't fly.
Depends on the parameters.
I can put my mind to it. You know, you're probably going to think this guy's on drugs. Like, he's trying to fly right now. Like, he's trying.
What acid trip are you on?
Right aerodynamics.
Yeah, 911. We have a guy jumping off a building over here. Like, I'm just trying to fly. You're like,
my mom said I could do it.
yeah. I said, put your mind to it. I'm putting my mind to it.
It's like the dude at the festival that thought he was a moth and he climbed the light tower and he couldn't get down. So then
Yeah.
finally they shut off the tower and a police officer like shined a flashlight on the ground and he came down to the light.
Yeah, ladies and gents, that's drugs.
Okay, so we're not putting our mind to flying, but we're putting our mind to channeling
Anything
your
else.
emotions. Yes.
Sorry. Okay, back to the breakups.
Back to the
Yeah.
breakups, because clearly that was working for you.
Yes.
It's really hard. So writing. I mean, you're writing country music. Mostly all country music. It's such a storyline, and so you're able to write from the heart, and tell a story, and it's just so easy to tell a love story. There's so many different ways to tell a love story. There's so many different ways, and it could be a love story as in a breakup. It could be anything. It could be a passing of somebody. It could be just heartfelt, and it seems for me specifically, it's just so easy to be able to do that. Obviously it comes from experience and emotion, but
I was gonna say it's not easy to everybody.
Yeah.
Easy to you. You hit it.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It is hard, by the way. It is hard.
I mean,
okay.
I've talked to plenty of musicians that are like, something will come to them and they'll start writing it down and then they draw a blank and they put it aside and like that song might not get touched for another 2 years until finally something happens or like, that would fit in with this and they pick it back up again.
Yeah, a lot of the songs that I like am releasing currently are songs that have had like a verse written or a chorus written and it's just been in the notes on my phone and just like a voice memo and for like the past year or so and it's just I'll think of something where some days I'll just like scroll through my notes on my phone and just see old or listen to my voice memos and I'll see old content that I've made and songs and I'll even take something I'm trying to do that's new and I'll just be like, oh well, that will work with this song that I'd never even thought to finish.
Right.
So a lot of my songs happen like that where it's
combining
like,
forces here.
I tried to write a song, it didn't work, but I took the chorus or the verse of that song and just put it in my new one. So it's or I get inspiration by going back to an old song in my notes and seeing the lyrics, and then I'll do it that way.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So theoretically, you've only been really playing that guitar for 2.5 years.
Yeah, this one maybe for like 6 months. But,
playing a guitar. Which, I mean, speaking of that particular one, I mean, why don't you tell us a little bit about this guitar that you have, because it's absolutely beautiful and not like your typical guitar.
No, so this is I'll tell you the story how I got this. My father is very, very supportive of me. He's always been. Doesn't matter what I've done. I could be selling drugs, and my dad would be like, "Go get it," Actually, sorry, Dad. But
You're gonna be the number one.
Sorry, Dad. He probably wouldn't. But he'd probably actually, threaten to call the cops on me or something.
Don't hustle so hard.
You're hustling hard, but don't do it that way.
Yeah.
So he always supported me, and I when I started playing, I had this old like $150 guitar that I learned how to play, and wrote a lot of songs on that guitar. And when I started playing out at open mics and whatnot, that guitar's pickup was all junk. It was just not worth it. It wasn't worth putting the money into that specific guitar, And so I went out and I bought an Epiphone, which I gigged with for about up until like 5 months ago. And I great guitar. It's this big guitar. So it's a jumbo, which has like a deep, it rings really well, which goes good with, I think, with my vocals because I tend to get pretty loud. And but it was time that I needed a second guitar because I would break strings on stage, and I didn't always have a second guitar to have a runner bring me a new guitar and whatnot. And I knew that I wanted to get a guitar that I could have for eternity, not get rid of. And so I ended up going to Guitar Center, and I told him I wanted a Gibson, and they pulled out this old 1962 Gibson LG, and it was all beaten, worn, and battered, and just. I'm a big fan of vintage, so I ended up picking that guitar up. My dad helped me buy that, and I played that for a little while. It just was a little too small for me. Didn't have quite enough, bassiness to it for what I liked. And so I was looking around at guitars. I went to Music Go Round, which was out in Natick, Mass, and I saw this. I was going to trade my other Gibson in. I saw this hanging on the wall, and I played it for like 2 hours in their store, and I ended up trading the other Gibson in for this one. It's a Gibson Advanced Jumbo, but it's a reissue from 1932, I think. It's either 1932 or 1936.
Okay.
So it's got the old Gibson inlay, on the headstock, and it's got the arrows inlay on the fretboard. But this is that guitar that everyone asks, what's that one instrument that you don't think you'd ever get rid of? And it'd be this one.
You've done a lot of mods to that too.
Yeah, so I put LR Bags hi-fi duet in it, so it has that authentic sound that you actually hear acoustically. As much as I could get it. Obviously, it's not going to sound exactly like
it's gorgeous.
Acoustically. But
yeah, Amanda's got guitar envy over here.
I have wicked guitar. Yeah, because I want my acoustic to sound how it sounds when I play it at home.
Yeah, that was really big on that. So the guitar didn't come with pickups. So I really did some research. Actually, Co Wetzel's bassist was the one who told me to. He was like, there was this other one that we were talking about, and we were just going back and forth. And he didn't really know much about this one because it was new. And I ended up getting this one and was talking to him about it, but he was saying the same thing. Yeah, so I will never get rid of this guitar. A couple of factors. A, my dad bought this guitar for me. This was I've never seen one in person since I bought this guitar. I have recently, the only one I did see in person was at the Gibson garage down in Nashville. I saw the price tag on that guitar and I was like, oh my God. Good thing I took it and ran out of that place because I was like, holy crap. But anyways, the other thing that goes along with this guitar that is the reason why it sounds so good plugged in is because I have an LR Bags Para-Acoustic DI, which you should definitely look into getting just for the studio here, which is really nice. It's really warm. You can do all the adjustments on it. Since I don't have all the adjustments on this, I can do it all on that. And the funny story behind the LR Bags is I was doing a show with Josh Ross, and we were up in Maine, and his guitarist, they were doing an acoustic show, and his guitarist had a J45 Gibson, and he I see him walking around with this thing in his hand, and he plugs it in, and he goes on stage, they do their set, and I'm just like, something about his guitar sounded so good. I couldn't figure out what it was. I was trying to ask him like what pickups were in it. And his name's Jake Glant, by the way. He's a great guitarist, phenomenal. He's down in Nashville, but he showed it to me. He said, "Hey, this is what you got to get. It's the LR Bags Para-Acoustic DI." And so I went the next day and I bought that thing, and it sounds so good, and you can do some cool stuff on it. But it eliminates feedback, know. So with this having the microphone inside of it, it really helps with that.
Well, I mean, you're going places, man. And I mean, as the great Zach Bryan, yes, that's my husband. Everybody, I love him. As he said, plane tickets have gotten awfully expensive, but I got mine for the price of a Gibson. So come on, the sky's the limit for you, totally. Speaking of, how great sounding your guitar is, you want to get into a song maybe?
Yeah, I'll do a song. It's called "Tennessee Without Me." It's actually one of the first songs I released. My first music video was to this song, which was a privilege to be able to do. But it goes something like this. This one was for my ex-girlfriend. I wrote this for her.
All right.
Figure out where life may take me. All these dreams I had, oh, I hope they come true. My lady said she's breaking up with me. I watched her pack her bags and leave. string and wrote a tune. Had me crying all damn afternoon. But if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be writing these love songs. Baby, please don't come back to me. I wanna write a few more songs beneath this big old tree. I don't know where you're going, is it far from me? I have a feeling that you're going down to Tennessee. Driving down the interstate, listen to the radio play all day. But what she doesn't know, my song's coming on next. It's a song I wrote about our love, a song I wrote all about us and how we were meant to be. But damn, I was wrong. Baby, please don't come back to me. I wanna find someone who'd rather put up a fight than leave. I don't know where you're going, is it far from me? And I have this feeling that you're going to Tennessee. When you walk down Broadway, I hope you hear all night long, in your ear, all the girls singing the covers to my damn song. When you step in a bar, I hope you see on the wall pictures of me promoting all my shows in your damn town. It was clear to see you were over me, and I knew you'd go to Tennessee without me. Baby, please don't come back to me. I wanna write a few more songs beneath this big old tree. I don't know where you're going, is it far from me? I had this feeling that you went down to Tennessee.
Woo.
Making me tear up.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
I am.
Wow.
That's great. Thank you. That means a lot. That means a lot.
Holy.
You're making it
so vivid.
Yeah.
Oh
For real.
my God.
It's like you're like the
Jesus.
male Taylor Swift over here, just writing about your exes, like some real powerful
people
songs.
cry.
Making
Make
people
people
cry.
Yeah.
I heard Shine down in there, and I hope you take that as a compliment because
Yeah.
he's such a
Yeah.
good vocalist. But
Like 45, that
yeah,
yes.
you were hit those just from your gut, just sailing, and it was, you just nailed me to the floor. What the hell? God, I'm so impressed.
Oh, thank you. I
You're
appreciate
so
that.
welcome. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah.
Biscuits.
Biscuits.
God.
I like that.
Oh.
Biscuits.
God. Yeah, you hit me a couple lines in, like I'm going down the road, and you know I'm kind of like and you just barreled out with your heart and soul, and you can feel it in your vocals, and I was like,
Right.
dude. All right, you guys take it.
She needs to
I
decompress
need
for
to
a minute.
gather myself. Oh my God.
And that's how you know you done good. Like
Yeah, no,
Good
that means a lot. I appreciate that.
Shit.
so Is there like a cover song? Like, what was the first song that you learned how to play? Or did you just get into writing your own music?
So you just talked about Zach Bryan. So Something in the Orange was like really hot when I started learning how to play guitar and whatnot. And so I was like, Zach Bryan was really the musician who got me going, like, okay, like singer-songwriter. He was in the military. He just started playing. He just made one video by the campfire, heading south, and just blew up. And that gave me this perspective of like, all right, like it's not about luck. It's about putting the work in. And a little bit of luck, but if you don't put the work in and you don't take those videos, if you don't learn the skill, it's not going to happen. So that, to me, seeing that was like, okay, well, I'm going to, I was really a big fan of listening to Something in the Orange. So I learned how to play Something in the Orange. I took out my old phone the other day. It was like 2 phones before I got this one. And I found it in my drawer. And I thought it was broken, but I plugged it in and like was going through it. And I'm like, look at my pictures. The last 2 pictures in that phone were videos of me the first day I picked up that guitar.
No way. That's so cool.
I was going through it yesterday, and I almost started crying. I was like, okay, this is crazy. Like, it was just literally the last 2 in the photo in the library was these 2 videos of me in my living room playing Something in the Orange. If I had sent that to somebody right now, they'd be like, dude, stop playing.
Like, the glow up has been real.
They'd be like, dude, like, just put it down. It's not for you, I was learning how to play and sing at the same time. Off tempo. Probably still am. But it's like, looking back on that, you spend every day and every second of that day honing in on your skill and crafting your craft. And you don't realize the progress until you really look back. And so looking at that, and it was Something in the Orange, the video. And
somebody told me I should start, like, because I'm learning, they told me to start with that song as well. Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
So beautiful.
Yeah, there you go. But anyway, see?
Yeah.
Still bad at it.
Quiet.
That's awesome.
No, but that was the first song it was the first song I sat down and like learned,
Yeah, it really worked at.
Yeah. I said, I'm going to do this, and then, and then all the other songs, Oklahoma Smoke Show is probably the second one.
Oklahoma Smoke Show, yes. It's so funny that you said, Zach Bryan's your inspiration, and like, because I literally said to Chris, this was like way back when I first heard you, like a little over a year ago, and I'm trying like hell to get Zach Bryan on. Like, I have emailed, I have emailed his management and all the things, because now he's got ties to the area. He just bought that big beautiful church in Lowell, Mass, and Lowell, Mass is where I was born.
Yeah, he has a house in Duxbury.
And it has a house in Duxbury. Well, he's turning that big church into a Jack Kerouac museum, and I'm like, damn it, we need to get him on. But it was funny. I said to Chris, I go, I can't get Zach Bryan, but he's pretty darn close.
I don't know about that.
No, that's literally what I wish Chris was here, because Chris would have totally backed me up. I'm like, I feel like we have like a Massachusetts Zach Bryan here. Like, he reminds me so much of him. So the fact that you just said that.
Yeah, it's the creativity. It's
your style though too.
And that's where he inspires me.
Yeah.
And inspired me to start playing was like, okay,
Zach Bryan, if you're listening to this, you're an inspiration. You need to come on my podcast.
At Zach Bryan.
Yes. Yeah. I'm manifesting this shit.
You have to manifest.
Yes.
Yeah.
We call this the studio the manifestation station. Because good friend of the show, Seth Newton, he was on this show, and we asked him, and it's a question I'm going to ask you pretty soon. If you could play anywhere in the world, dream venue, whatever. And he mentioned this place in Iceland. And then a few months later, he was going on vacation to Iceland, and he was singing karaoke, because he's known as a karaoke ninja around here. And someone was like, "Oh, are you a musician?" He's like, "Yeah." And the next thing you know, he's like booking gigs out in freaking Iceland and all that, which then turned into some guy out in Ireland was like, hey, I'd love to have you come out and play in my bar too. So then it turned into like a whole European impromptu tour. He canceled his return flight and did the thing. And he was like, I manifested that. I said where I wanted to play on your show. And like, shit, it happened.
Yeah.
So this is the manifestation station. So.
I manifest a lot. It's probably like you'd
Put
probably,
that energy
you'd probably
into the
want to
universe.
check me into a psych ward if you knew how much I was manifesting. But like you have to like
No.
like I'll have full on conversations with myself.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
And-
but you have to, you know, and I'll tell you right now, I've
100%.
manifested a lot of things. I'd say probably 80% of them actually happen.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, and it's just, but that goes back to being persistent and just like, you know,
Put that
don't
energy into the
you just-
universe.
you can't give up
No.
on anything because, you know, you can't, I mean, you can quit all you want, but like,
What good is that going to do?
you're not helping yourself, you know?
You know, like nothing happens if nothing happens.
Right,
So,
right. And it doesn't happen overnight, you know, that's the biggest thing.
No, that's the biggest thing. You have to have
Sucks, though.
patience.
There's days you want to like
Yeah.
in the music industry, you're just like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore, you know. But then there's
Right.
other days where like I'll be sitting there and all of a sudden my phone will blow up with like these crazy opportunities, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, like this is why I'm doing this, you know.
Right. And I also think too, like now given the age of like all of the social media and just all the technology that we have at our fingertips, everybody expects instant gratification. Think about it. It's like the little dopamine
Yeah, because
burst.
they see somebody else
Right.
do it. Yeah.
Right. But like you need to have patience. You know, you can't expect just to have that instant gratification. And I feel like that's becoming such like a, dare I say, mind fuck.
Well,
you
gives
know?
the rest of us the advantage. It's fine. They can do that all they want. We'll put the hard work in behind
Yeah,
because we know
yeah.
the secret. It's a balance of both.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Putting yourself in the right spot at the right time, and
Yeah.
Right.
You
Being
know,
open to the
networking,
universe
yeah.
and
Yeah. Exactly.
Yep. I think somebody said they believed in luck, but obviously the hard work, as you were saying, because let's say they wanted to manifest a house. Well, if you didn't work for the money to pay for the house, it can land in your lap. But like, really,
Right.
like you got to do something back.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
co-create with the universe. That's it.
I like
yeah,
that.
no, that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Co-create with the universe.
Yeah.
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 All right. So, if you had a dream venue anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I've always, speaking of manifesting here,
We're ready.
I'm always manifested Red Rocks.
Of course.
Now, like, obviously, every musician wants to play at Red Rocks.
That is the crowd favorite on the show.
I think, you know, that, like, I made it moment would be at Red Rocks.
Yeah.
You know, I'm obviously, my big I made it moment would be, like, everyone singing my music back to me, you know? And that could be, like, 12 people.
the
you know what I mean?
goosebumps
Like,
would
I
be
don't-
real. Yeah.
You're going. You're
But,
There's
like-
no way you're not going to get
And it doesn't
there.
matter if I'm like a third opener for someone. Like if I'm on
Yeah.
the Red Rock stage playing Red Rock, it's like okay, like I got myself here.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
and obviously you with help with like it takes a community to be successful. But like you know, I didn't give up, and I'm here. You know, that'd be my I made it moment at
Sure.
Red Rocks. There's a lot of cool venues. You know, there's a lot of cool venues.
Yeah.
But that'd be like my
That's your venue. We're gonna have to set you up on TikTok, and like we're all gonna have to like tag Red Rocks, like we want
yeah yeah.
and do one of those like scoops.
Hey,
Yes.
you know, it's pretty crazy how far you can go with tagging something on social media.
Oh yeah.
I did like a cover of the Red Clay Strays. I don't know if you know who they are. They I did a cover of one of their songs at like a show. Someone took a video of it and posted it and tagged Red Clay Strays. And next thing you know, they're sliding into my
No shit.
story and like going through like looking at all my stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can see who's like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
it's like
I see
Red
it.
Clay Strays, and I'm like, okay,
Okay.
you guys have
awesome.
like millions of followers. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. You have any questions, Amanda?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely do. You did the dream venue thing. We already did the musical influences. Biscuits. We did that. We get the setup. I have more.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And you don't have to follow the scripts. We'll put him on the spot.
You can put me on the spot all you want.
I want to know. So because it's something intimate to me. Okay. So probably one of my favorite questions is like it's a special moment, and there's like a couple different special moments. There's like one that just like melted your heart. Have you experienced that as a musician?
Yeah, there's been a lot. You know, down to, you know, people coming up to me at the show telling me like they went through something and they listened to my music and it like really hit them a different way. Whereas like, you know, you go to write a song and it's, for me, it's coming in from my experience and my emotions. But that doesn't mean that other people are going to take it the same way that you wrote it. They could, they can
interpret it.
Yeah, interpret it differently. And I've had people come to me all the time and like, I'm going through this, and that just like your song just really helps me, this and that, which is awesome. And it happens a lot. It doesn't happen a lot, but like it happens. It occurs. And I'm very thankful for that. And it's just it's a wholehearted moment because it makes you feel like people are actually like listening to this. But I think the biggest thing is my first song I ever released was for my grandmother. I wrote a song for her. It's called Betsy. Her name was Betsy. She just passed away like a month ago.
Sorry for your loss.
So I wrote that song for her, and that song, it's not my favorite song. It's not. It's actually a song that I kind of want to like take off of my
Sure.
my streaming platforms, just because it's super personal. People want me to play it all the time, which is awesome. But
it's kind of fresh.
It's a different.
Yeah.
Well, even when she was still with us, people always want me to play it. It's a super personal song. Actually, I wrote that song for my family. I released it this is my first release. It was like, this is who I am. I've changed much, a lot since then, of style and like just the vocally and whatever is obviously my first song. So, but when she passed away, my whole family was just quoting the song on pictures of her.
Oh my God, I just got chills.
And I didn't realize it, I didn't realize like how much it meant to them.
It made a huge impact.
And so when they started, my dad even asked me permission. I'm like, Dad, if you're watching this, you don't need to ask me permission to do that.
Now.
But, the line, some of the lines are in the song are like, Betsy shine down on me. I want to see the sun come out, and it went, roll like the thunder, like it does when it starts to pour, so it's like all these different things. And it was a song which I wrote for her before she passed. And it was me telling her like, this is what I want you to do for me when you're no longer here, because I want you to know that you're still here with me. So basically that was the song.
I'm going to start crying now. Oh my God.
I know.
So,
You're killing
but my
us.
family like quoting the song and doing all that, posting like my dad even used the picture of the cover photo for the song. He used that as like,
Wow.
His picture when he posted about her, and that was mainly my like, that's why I do this.
Yeah.
That's what that's what that song's meant for.
Yeah.
But people perceive it. She had Alzheimer's, so people like. Actually, Frederick Chamberlain.
Oh,
They
I love them.
so they have. I think there was their mother or someone. They was going.
Their dad.
Their dad, right?
Their
So
dad,
their father was going through Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
I actually sang that song to them.
Oh, wow.
I sang that song to them before I even released it,
Yeah.
and they were crying.
Yeah.
They were bawling.
They
and
are amazing people.
They're amazing.
They're so nice.
Yeah.
So supportive.
Authentic.
Yeah, and so and just always smiling, just always, And
They were so much fun when they were on the show here.
Yeah.
They were
They were such a
literally
blast.
they were literally like carbon copies of me and Chris. Like the banter back and forth.
They're
Oh my
funny.
God, yeah.
They're funny and
Yeah.
very articulate.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so they hit that song hit them.
I bet.
Because after I found out what it was about,
Right.
and it was for my grandmother who had Alzheimer's, and
Yep.
and she, they were dealing with the same thing. So
Mm-hmm.
they listened to that song, and they've
Yeah.
been a
spoke
really
to
big
them.
supporter of me. Actually, I love them. I wish I could see them more often, but they are big supporters of mine.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Always playing my music, taking videos of themselves playing my music. So it's they are just great human beings.
Yeah.
We need more of them in this world.
I agree.
100%. I know. I just lost my grandmother back in October, and she had dementia. She was 98, and I've been trying to write a song just like you did, and I get super choked up, and I have to put it down.
Yeah.
And, I can't. Yeah. It's been.
I actually don't
months.
even play this song. Actually, if you asked me to play it right now, I'd probably say no, because I can't.
Let's
I
not.
forget. I forget
yeah.
it. I forget this song.
Right. Yeah. Well, there's some
And
things.
it's emotional.
You know what I mean?
It just.
I just don't like to play it, but that was definitely a moment of like, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was going to take it off of streaming, but I was like, no,
But it spoke
I'm
to
doing this for
somebody.
my family. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yep.
Not only that, like you said with Frederick Chapin, like it's resonating with people.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a very positive, beautiful way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to ask you to play that song, but do you have another song for us?
Yeah, I do. Let's see what I got here. All right, so a little backstory behind this one. I have like a really tight knit group of friends, and I am not single, but they all like kind of do their thing, So
Okay.
And so
We'll talk after.
yeah, so they come to me for advice and whatnot, and just anyone listening to this, if your friend's a songwriter, I wouldn't go to them with your relationship problems, because
You might be
You
inspiration.
might be
Yeah,
a song,
it was,
and everybody might find out.
it was big inspiration for me, and I didn't listen to a word they said to me, nor did I give them feedback on what they should do. Instead, I wrote this song. It's called Another Man, and you'll get it.
All right.
It's 2 a.m. She's on the telephone. She doesn't realize that I've been home. It's 5 p.m. She's walking out the door, going to meet someone named Jen at the corner store. Her phone's on mute, it's all she's looking at. It doesn't show me the love she had when we first met. Yeah, I found my sweetheart, but it didn't seem to last. Yeah, I know somebody who doesn't care what she wears or does with her hair. No need to impress with a nice sundress, but she did when I wasn't there. I know she's out there sneaking around with another man. Another man. Another man.
Dude,
Dude,
the hell.
powerhouse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
A little bit of Kurt Cobain in there. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Shine Down. Kurt Cobain.
You know what I cover is "Lips of an Angel" by Hinder.
Ooh.
It's we get loud.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say you got. I mean, you're country and you have a southern country, but rock. Holy shit.
I could also picture him doing
Beast.
a cover like "Take Me to Church."
Oh yeah. Take me to church, I worship like a dog.
Oh, that could make us cry. Don't do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna end up on our knees.
If that's not in your
Man.
catalog, that's my
Yeah.
my suggestion.
Jeez.
You know, I've been recently covering "Yellow" by Coldplay.
Ooh, and it was all yellow.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Do you do covers on here?
Yeah, we can do covers.
Yeah.
Definitely. Chris and I actually, because that's his keyboard. We're learning "Clocks" by Coldplay. So
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
he's been playing it and like I'm singing along to it. And one of these days we'll actually like finish it and get to an open mic or something with it. But yeah, we love Coldplay. But man, that song, because I've been on the the end of "You Came Home Smelling Like a Lady" and like
Yeah,
"Don't
yeah.
Tell Me Otherwise." So like, whew.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
my buddy. He decided that his girlfriend was no longer for him anymore because he was like skeptical of, her cheating on him, whatever.
Yeah, I've been on that
And,
end. So man, that hit.
Yeah, that's not a safe feeling relationship.
No.
Yeah, I wish I could help him more.
I mean,
But I
you
just wrote
can't
a song
save
about
people.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's phenomenal. I haven't been cheated on since high school, so I'm feeling.
Lucky you.
I know.
Yeah, same.
I don't know.
Same, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. That's one of the worst feelings in the world. And so yeah, that totally that hit me in the feels for sure. I mean, it's been years, but like yeah, still like that shit cuts for sure. Yeah.
Are you seriously considering Yellow? I'm just.
I'll do it right now. You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'll do it, yeah, I'll
That's
do it.
like my favorite Coldplay song.
Yeah.
Is it?
I'll do it.
I
I'll do it.
covered it.
I gotta look at the lyrics here.
I don't know. I'm gonna critique your ass. That's
Yeah,
my favorite.
You should critique.
Okay. It's my
I'll do it. You, try not to cry here.
Yeah. Try not to cry, Amanda.
Okay.
This is my rendition
Okay.
of Yellow.
Awesome.
Don't bring this, your HR ladies into this one here.
I am a walking HR violation, so
Yeah. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. Everything you do, yeah, they were all yellow. I came along, I wrote a song for you. All the things you do, yeah, it was called Yellow. So then I took my turn. Oh, what the things you done. It was all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin bones turning into something beautiful. You know I love you so.
myself dry. It's true. Look how to shine for you. Look how to shine for you. Look how to shine for. Look how to shine for you. Look how to shine for you. Look how to shine. Look at the star. Look how to shine for you. All things you do. You're all yellow.
Okay, yeah, I did tear up, but then I smiled because it was so pretty. You know, like you did there's like a chandelier there, that run you did. And I was like, I've never heard that. And then, okay, I'm blown away that you did that much power on that song and you could evoke that much emotion and delicacy hitting those goddamn notes.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite songs to sing right now.
I mean,
And then like the whole scandal thing happened, and then I was like, and then it was like really one of my favorites.
it's like my favorite. Oh my god, you just fucking went, and you're like, and I'm just. And
Words, Amanda, words.
I don't have words.
Skin, oh yeah, your skin
But
and
it's
bone.
like you're tearing apart
Yeah.
skin when you're doing it.
Yeah, I just like. So I was saying that like how he sings it,
I was gonna.
and then
yeah.
I was like, you know what, like there needs to be way more emotion behind this.
You pack it. I'm astonished.
Yeah, I was like, I felt like I needed to get real out,
You.
but be able to like have like get like hit a little bit of a falsetto, you know.
Yeah.
But thank you.
You just blew Amanda's mind.
I'm a picky bitch. I am. I don't care. People do know. You're gonna ask me. I'm a vocal coach. I will tell you, but
Right.
fucking A. Jesus. You packed the emotion in there. So that was really funny because I'm so sunk in and my emotions are happening, but then my brain kicks in because I'm like, what the fuck did he just do? How is he doing that? I'm feeling it. I'm thinking it, and I'm like, scared. I'm like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just blew her mind.
Yeah, I'm so ignited. Thank you.
No,
Thank you. Thank you for having me today. This is a lovely choice. I'm so. You have a fan.
Thank you.
And every person counts. I'm like, I didn't know. I didn't expect. I don't have expectations.
Hey, you
like
said it was your
this.
favorite song. I was like, I gotta sing.
I
it.
can't believe you just did that. I please release it. I mean, I don't mean to put that to you, but
I've been thinking about doing a cover,
hell?
but every single time I think about doing like recording a
Yeah.
cover,
Yeah.
I find like a new one. And then
Yeah.
I'm like,
Of course, but
because I was gonna record "Lips of an Angel," but then I was like, and I found this song.
To hold up, business wise, I'm just saying that is so different, and it's so you. You made that so you.
And that's what makes a good cover.
That's
Right.
the best cover you can do, and it's so freaking different. But I mean, the desperation that you've got behind that.
And all that emotion.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a very emotional person, so but only when people can get it, and you are, and I'm just like, fuck. How are you doing that? That would be the I mean, not that it's just my favorite, but even just I'm definitely
Well, most people who like a song so much, they actually like don't like covers of it because like they're
Because they like what they like. What they like.
They like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Thank
I
you.
mean, not to put that on you, but I would say, and I know that weird scandal just happened, but I mean, it is
The
what it
timing is-
No, like I wanted to like
mean-
make I was like, I have a video of me playing that acoustically in a parking garage with like professional audio and whatnot. And I was gonna release it, but something happened with the video footage of it, where it's like it needed to be redone.
Well, if you
So I
need
haven't
somebody to redo that
so
for
I,
you.
so, yeah, so I haven't like
You're gonna
redone
piss
it
off
yet.
this videographer. He's like, oh my god.
So I wasn't gonna like redo it, but I'm gonna redo it at some point. But like I wanted to post it like when all that was like really hot.
Yeah.
Because like I was like, oh, I'm gonna take advantage of this.
Yeah.
And like, you know, caption it like, don't let your HR lady see this, or like, you know. You know.
But you do it so serious and so beautiful. I'm kind of happy that there's a little distance because I think you should just put it out there. It's so different and it's so well done and it's so like I don't even think of the original when you were doing it, which threw me. And you evoked so much emotion. So I don't know. To be able to do that with a cover.
Yeah.
You know, people can't do that. Everybody does covers and you're like, oh, cool, and you have nostalgia, but that was a completely different flavor. Like, that was a whole experience that I was only thinking about you when you were doing that. Do you know, because...
You were like, Coldplay who?
Yeah. Yes. Which is weird, because that's one of my favorite. So...
Kudos.
The fact that you could do that, I'm just saying that's your cover. That's your cover.
No, thank you.
Damn, you're welcome. Thank you for performing it.
No, you're
Thank
welcome.
you, like so much. Thank you for doing that on the spot. My heart.
So again, you've only been at this for like 2.5 years, but you've been to a lot of gigs, a lot of shows, done a lot of stuff in a short amount of time. Is there anything that really sticks out to you, like a crazy encounter, a crazy story, something that like happened at a gig or a show?
I have a couple. Actually,
Love it.
The first one I'm gonna tell you is a really funny story. It wasn't even at a show or at a gig.
Yeah.
Are you guys familiar with Waylon Jennings?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so his grandson, his name is Struggle Jennings. He's Jelly Roll's best friend.
Yep.
And if you see him in a crowd, you know it's Struggle Jennings. Like
Yeah.
he just the way he dresses, it's that struggle. That's how he's gotten to where he is because he's
got his look.
It's him, you
Yeah.
know. So my buddies last year or this past, I was there maybe like 6 months ago, or 4 months ago actually. Whatever, doesn't matter. But we're at Foxwoods for my buddy's 30th birthday party. There's a club in Foxwoods and they have like VIP tables and we got a big VIP table. We got a bunch of us there. We're all hanging out in this like VIP section and we're starting to smell like weed smoke, you know. And we're like, wait,
Snoop?
and we're inside a club, like inside
Right.
the casino, right? And like
Deeply.
yeah, and like we're starting to smell weed. I'm like, what? And then we look over and these guys are just next to us at the VIP table, just like smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, like, and you can't smoke. You know, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then bouncers are just standing in front of him, just like, and so my buddy was pretty sauced, and he is very social, and he decided to go over and smoke weed with these guys and introduce himself because they were smoking weed. So he's like, smoke weed in a club? I'm smoking weed in a club, you know? And so he went over to introduce these guys, and, you know, I didn't think anything of it, and I saw a cowboy hat. I didn't like really think anything of it, and next thing you know, my buddy's like coming over to me and he's like, dude, you gotta come here. I got someone who wants to meet you. And I'm like,
What?
I'm like, what do you mean, dude? Like, and he goes, Struggle Jennings is over here and he wants to meet you.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
And I'm like, what? So I go over and I'm drunk, right? Like, we're staying at the hotel that night.
Yeah.
Like, I'm my buddy's 30th birthday party. We got bottle service. I'm drunk.
You're
you know?
balling out, yeah.
And so I'm like, oh no, like I'm drunk. Like first impressions, everything, right?
Sure.
I literally got like cold, like feet stuck in sand. You know, I'm just
Fangirling.
Well, I knew who he was. I know who he was. Like I know he's best friends with Jelly Roll, whatever. I knew all his backstory. I didn't know that he was Waylon Jennings' grandson.
Oh, shit.
So he could have just like punched me in the face, like when I went up to him and introduced myself to him, and he came up to me, he was talking to me, hey man, like how you doing? I heard you're a musician, blah blah, like what's your Instagram? I'm gonna follow you. I want to look up your stuff. I want to listen to some of your music. Great guy, great all around guy, like just like Jelly Roll, like,
Humble dude. Yeah.
super humble but super supportive, and
Yeah.
like followed me on Instagram, and we got to talking. And it was really short. I was hammered, and so it was really short. I got a little nervous, and like, you know, which I shouldn't have. And
Drunk.
what got me was that he goes, I go, yeah, my buddy, you know, Struggle Jennings, like, yeah, I saw you're friends with Jelly Roll, like, I saw you guys play at the Xfinity Center, and then he played at Off the Rails in Worcester.
Yeah.
Struggle did. And so I'm like, you know, I've heard a lot about you, great things, like, you know, love what you're doing, this and that, like, you know, props to you, like, you know, there needs to be more people like you doing what you're doing. And he goes, shooting the shit, he's like, yeah, you know, I'm you know, Waylon Jennings? And I'm like, yeah, dude, like,
Yeah.
who doesn't, you know? And he was like, that's my, I'm Waylon Jennings' grandson.
Damn.
I knew who Struggle was for the past couple of years now.
Right.
I never put the Jennings together.
Right. Yeah.
Right? I just knew that he was best friends with Jelly Roll.
Right.
And that, when he said that to me, I walked away. And I shouldn't have. I was like
ghosted
sick.
him in person.
I was like sick, and I just walked away. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I need to go back over there and talk.
Before I
with him.
make a fool of
Yeah.
myself here,
Yeah.
but
Oh my
I messaged
God.
him. I messaged him on Instagram the next day. I was like, "Hey man, great meeting you. You know, we were all like sauced, you know, and it was great meeting you, man. Like next time I'm in Nash, like you know, would love to meet up with you, and you know, or to see you and whatever. Like I'll come out to
Yeah.
one of your shows." And
Shit.
so that was like that's one, right? That was one instance where it's like funny story,
Yeah.
cool. Didn't you know? It's just
Man.
like you never
Yeah.
know, right place, right time. You
Right.
never know where you are. My friend's a little too social, which helped. Sometimes it doesn't, but it helped this time.
yeah.
And
Like, how did you even become the topic of conversation with your friend where you just walked over to
all
go
my
cheap
friends
some weed?
boast
And
me up. So
Yeah.
they literally do that. They'll go out and they'll be like, "Oh,
I got a friend that plays music.
no, be like,
Best
"Oh,
person
we told him." He
ever.
was like, "Oh, I'm a country artist." He's like, "Oh, my friend's a country."
We have one of those
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's right over there, and I was like, "Okay." Well, my buddy was wearing pearl snaps and like, you know, pleated
Yeah.
pleated pants. And, you know, so he was like,
Yeah.
that's the reason why he went over and started talking with them, because they were wearing all the same things he was.
Sure.
So like,
Jesus.
Yeah.
he fit right in.
Of a
you
feather
know?
flock together. Yeah.
Granted, my buddy's like albino with like red hair, you know.
Yes.
So it's
I love
like my best
my
friend,
God.
right? And so
Oh.
he, you know, and it's just one of those moments. It's like, you know, help support your friends, you
Yeah.
know, support your friends, and put them. You know, it doesn't matter. Like I was saying to you, it's what it's about.
Yeah.
Put their name out there. It doesn't matter.
Hell yeah.
You know, but the other one would be I got the opportunity to open for Dylan Marlowe and Josh Ross. You guys know, you know, if you heard their music, you know
Yes.
who they are.
No, I know there. Yeah.
Great guys. I spent all night with Dylan and his band. Josh wasn't feeling good, so he went back to the hotel. But I spent all night with Dylan and his band. I mean, these guys are these guys are the next big things. You know, Josh just hit number one with his song "Single Again," which congratulations to him.
Cool.
So I did that up in Maine. I did a show with them, and then about a few months later, I got invited back to play with Josh down in Rhode Island, and it's just one of those moments where it's like, you know, like just show up and network with people and talk, and things will happen. And it's just one of those moments where it's like, all right, like you show up to a show, and these guys are on tour with Nickelback, you know, and they come up as, "Hey man, nice to see you again," you know, like super down to earth guys. And that was that moment of it's like, you know what, this is just about support. This whole industry, it doesn't matter how big you are, how small you are, or if like how hard you're trying. Everyone has the same goal, and it's to make good music for people to enjoy. And meeting people like that and hanging out with them, it's at a different level. It's like you can go to a show and be like, you know, get passes to go and get a picture with them, but that's a job for them. That's
Sure.
like,
Right.
their manager saying, "Hey, you know, they're
Go do this.
Yeah, we gotta go over and do this," and they're like, "Okay, you gotta do this." Not saying that it's not something that people want to do, but it's more of like a job. It's more of like, oh, I'm gonna go meet these people. I'm gonna be nice. You know, it's like, you know, that's what you have to do, and that's a whole different part of the music industry. But seeing these people like, you know, just kind of chill and like do their thing. It's like they're just people like
Right.
us, you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
But that was a very humbling experience to be able to do that, especially with Josh. Great guy. His whole band, his guitarist is awesome. But that was a moment of like, all right, Like, no way, this is, you know, so it's
Love
cool,
that.
you know.
I'm gonna look him up now. I gotta look him up. Taking notes.
Love that so much. How about, do you have one more song for us? We're getting kind of
Yeah.
close to the end
Yeah,
here.
I do. So this song's unreleased.
Okay.
It's
We do a lot of
that's-
unreleased firsts on the show.
Yeah, so this is unreleased. This is definitely the first podcast it'll be on.
Well, that's
I'm not going to get
exciting.
too much into detail about this song, but you can take guesses. And if you're listening, you can take guesses as to what this song's about. But I'm not really going to get into too much detail here. But I have no name for this song, so here it goes. It goes a little something like this. It's early in the morning, ones are out squirming, so put 'em on a hook and we can catch a largemouth. I'll set up the blind, sitting real quiet, cock it right back and we can get some ducks down. I'll start up my truck, I'll pick you right up, it's time we leave this place in a dust cloud. It's late at night, biz are on out, so crack another tab and we can get a buzz on. Sitting around the fire, hear the crickets choir, put some Johnny on and we can walk the line. I ain't looking back now, I'm moving to another town. Will life could be better, I'll put my 6 feet in the ground. I know it's time to live my life. I ain't looking back now, no, no. Leaving may be wrong, but you can change my mind. I ain't looking back now, I'm moving to another town. Well, life could be better, I'll put my 6 feet in the ground. I know it's time to walk that line. I ain't looking back now, no, no, no.
I love it. Yes, we can clap,
Hell
Amanda.
yeah, momentum.
Yes.
I think we know what that's talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah, that's a little
Yeah.
message for people just to not,
Yeah.
just, spread your wings a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't learn how to fly because it won't happen, but like, spread your wings.
That's a great message.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Hell yeah, that's bobbing.
You were bobbing. So we're just about done here, but where can everybody find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Chris Shelby Music, or on all streaming platforms at Chris Shelby. And I got a website coming out soon where I'm going to be selling some merch. I actually sold out of merch, so
Really? That's awesome.
I got pennies in my pockets every day. I put them in a jar, and I'm like, I'm almost there. I got like 2 more years, and then I can get like some good merch, you know. But no, I'm just kidding. I saving up some money right now for some merch. It's expensive.
It is.
And you know, I've done merch in the past, and it's been nice, and it's but I think I want to take it to the next level a little bit. You know, get someone to design some cool designs.
Yeah.
It all costs money, so we're gonna have some new merch soon up on a website where you can buy it, ship it out, whatever.
Awesome.
And yeah, I'm on Facebook too.
Okay.
I don't know who uses that. I think the older generation uses Facebook.
I use everything.
Yeah, no, I use everything.
Yeah.
But I'm on TikTok at Chris Shelby Music. You can find me there. I go live.
Oh, cool.
On TikTok a decent amount, so you can come in and chat with me and see what other people are saying. Some crude comments, which I delete, but it's pretty funny.
What are they saying? My haters are my motivators.
Yeah.
Someone told me the other day, they were like, "Congratulations on being pregnant."
You're like, well, I guess I'm about to own Disney then. Like,
I
what?
said,
Yeah.
I was on live, and I'm like,
What?
I didn't know I was pregnant.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy not knowing you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Hell. I'm gonna go on your TikTok and be like, listen.
Yeah, I poured a bourbon right after that. Yeah.
I mean, you could have been controversial and just drank the bourbon right then and there.
Yeah, like, not anymore. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god, that's awesome.
The haters are the motivators.
Yep.
You just gotta run with it, right?
Right.
Yes. All right. Hell yeah.
And Amanda, thank you again so much for coming on. And
I'm delighted.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm so glad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very
yeah.
kind comments coming up
Very
from this
sincere.
section and that section.
Very sincere.
yeah, I mean, that's what we're all about, you know, supporting the local artists. And like I said, when I heard your music like well over a year ago, I'm like, yeah, I need to get him on here. So thank you so much
thank
for
you.
coming out. And everybody else, you know where to find us. So we're on all of the social medias as well. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of the things, all of the streaming platforms. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, all of that. So I think with that being said, we're going to wrap it up. So bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye now.
Oh my god! The thing I thought was gonna happen happened!
Creep.